All right, I got two supplement reviews I want to do real quick. The first one that we'll look at is this Mr. Hyde pre-workout. It's green apple. I am going to taste it in a little bit, but I'm not going to work out here for another couple hours, so I'll before I put this all together, I'll taste it and put that on here too. But anyways, just looking at the supplement facts, I'll quickly give you a rating, tell you what's in it, and you know, I don't know how much this stuff costs, but after I go over what's in it, I think you might be able to make your own judgments on what's worth paying for something that has what's in it. So, Mr. Hyde green apple, it's a pre-workout in one serving. It's 5 grams. There's 2.5 grams of beta-alanine, so a little less than the 3.2 grams that's recommended. The next ingredient, hold on, I've got sausage cooking and I'm going to burn it and turn it down. The next thing is creatine nitrate, 1 gram. I'm not really sure the purpose of that. It says in parentheses NO3T, so maybe that's some kind of pump ingredient. I don't know. I've yet to take a pre-workout. I think I've taken one pre-workout in my entire life that I ever felt like helped me get better pumps. So that to me is a waste. Not sure why they put that in there. 500 milligrams of leucine, 500 milligrams of agmatine sulfate, and 500 milligrams of L-citrulline aspartate. Agmatine I've heard of. I think that's another pump thing. The L-citrulline, to be honest, I need to do more research on that myself just to see what the proper dosage of that is to actually get the benefit and what it really even does. To be totally honest with you, I don't know. So that's the first 5 ingredients. There's a caffeine matrix, and it says 419 milligrams. That's the caffeine matrix. It says 300 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous, 69 milligrams of dicaffeine malate, and then 50 milligrams of caffeine citrate. Now, I know caffeine anhydrous is just straight caffeine. I don't really know much about dicaffeine malate or caffeine citrate and why they would have included it. But if it says 419 milligrams of caffeine, and yeah, I'm a pretty logical person. The most I've ever taken at once I think was 500 milligrams. I definitely wouldn't be taking any more than one of these at a time, one serving with that much caffeine. Sounds good though. I mean, honestly, before a heavy workout, I usually go 400 milligrams. That's just how I do it. Intensity matrix, 154 milligrams. Hordenine, H-O-R-D-E-N-I-N-E, 50 milligrams. No idea what that is, never heard of it. Picatropin, 50 milligrams. P-I-K-A-T-R-O-P-I-N. I'm just spelling it out in case it might sound familiar. N-methyl L-tyramine, 50 milligrams. Yohimbe bark extract, 2 milligrams. And Rowolfia Fomitoria root extract. So there's several things in here that I couldn't tell you. Don't know of, never heard of. Couldn't even tell you. So after looking at the ingredients, typical pre-workout, a bunch of stuff in it, don't even know what it is, or if it even does anything. I need to do more research myself. I will say there's definitely plenty of caffeine, and there's almost enough beta-alanine, and they put some other stuff in here to make it look cool, like the leucine, the citrulline, and the creatine nitrate, but I mean, who knows what that stuff does? Like, what's the point? I guess anecdotal evidence is as good as any when you're trying to pre-workout. So the main reason I'm going to try this is because I got it for free and it looks good. I mean, it looks like it's going to give me plenty of energy when I say it looks good. That's really all I want in a pre-workout anyways, which is why I have gone away from buying 40 serving tubs of stuff filled with a bunch of this, because you don't know what it is. What does it do? You know, I don't know. Give me some caffeine, I'm good. But anyways, I'm gonna try it out and let you know how I felt during my workout. And yeah, so that's Mr. Hyde Green Apple. A lot of caffeine in there. The other thing I'm gonna review for you, I'm actually gonna taste it right now, is I did a review video on this before, the Nature's Research Whey Protein, except this time, if you can see that, I got cookies and cream. Last time I had cake batter. It tasted really good. I think I gave it like a 9 out of 10. Tasted good. It was cake batter. My issue was it didn't really, I didn't personally think it tasted like cake batter. It had a real vanilla flavor to it, and it was a different vanilla type flavor, but I wasn't sure if it was really cake batter. So here's cookies and cream. Open it up real quick. I just bought this. It's 40. By the way, I spent $42.99, so $43. It has 75 servings, so 75 scoops. Each scoop has 20. Each scoop is a 30-gram scoop with 24 grams of protein. So there's not a lot of junk in there. You know, it's actually looking around the store where I bought it, by far, based on what I looked at, and I may have missed some stuff, best deal that I could find. I did see some gourmet, Elite Gourmet, I think it's Diamatize, and they were selling 5-pound tubs, 61 servings, and they were $39.99. But it was only like 21 grams of protein, and it was only 61 grams, or 61 servings. So to me, this was a better deal because it had 14, almost 15 more scoops and 3 grams more protein per scoop. So didn't do the exact math on it, but in my head it seemed better. Anywho, let's open it up. Sealed nicely, so that makes me feel good. Smells pretty good. It's really a brown color. It's like a light brown. It almost looks like chocolate protein powder. But it's cookies and cream on the label. And this is, oh, there's the scoop at the bottom. Like literally almost at the bottom. I had to shuffle it around a little bit. So I'm going to do 1 scoop. Here's the scooper. I'm going to do 1 scoop and about 8 ounces of milk, and then mix it up with my whisk. So I'll do just a flat, not a heaping, but just a flat. So there's that. Smells good. Smells like cookies and cream, but like I said, it's a light brown color. It's not like the white with the brown or black specks you see in the other cookies and cream stuff. This I like to mix. Mine seems to work really well. This stuff, by the way, does mix pretty good. This Nature's Research. I will say though, don't put the protein powder in first. Generally, that's kind of the rule of thumb with any protein, mixing it up. Put the liquid in first, and then pour the protein on top of it. This mixes pretty well though. All right. Yeah, let me try that again. Yeah, doesn't really taste like cookies and cream. Almost tastes more like a weak chocolate flavor, and it tastes like protein, which my wife complains about that a lot. Like, she does not like protein powders because they all have, most of them anyways, have like just like a supplementy protein type just taste. Like, you can tell it's not, you know, it's, I don't know, it's a supplement shake. And this is pretty much that. It does not taste nearly as good as the cake batter. So on a scale of 1 to 10, honestly, I gotta go with a 6. it's just not that good. I'm a little disappointed. I was expecting it to taste really good. But who knows? I'll try the, they had chocolate peanut butter, strawberry banana, cinnamon, actually quite a few flavors, this Nature's Research stuff. So maybe I'll go with the cinnamon next time. But cookies and cream, 6 out of 10. It's not that good. Honestly, it tastes like a watered down chocolate almost. So needless to say, I'm a little disappointed. But anyways, I'm going to come back later with a taste test on the Mr. Hyde, and then I'll give you a recap on how it felt. All right. Workout. I'm going to go ahead and try this out. I'm about 30-40 minutes before I work out. And yeah, so Mr. Hyde green apple, I've got about, I don't know, 8 ounces of water in here, maybe a little less. So yeah, let's give this a try. Find a good place to tear it open, or not. Or we can pretend like we know what we're doing. That was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Okay. Smells like apple. Let's see what it tastes like. Alright. Shake that up. It's a pretty cool looking color. I like that. Mixes up pretty good, I guess, maybe. Yeah, a little bit of stuff floating around on the bottom, but whatever, I'm going to try and get it all in anyways. Wow. Not bad. Green apple. Pretty sweet, a little sour. I mean, it's green apple. It's not sour green apple on the label, but it's just green apple. Not bad. I'm not a huge green apple fan. Honestly, I'm more of a fruit punch, berry, watermelon guy. But this isn't bad. As far as taste goes, I'd say 8 out of 10. Not bad. Yeah. So, like I said, I have no idea how much this costs, but, you know, I guess that's up to the person buying it to decide whether whatever price is available is worth, you know, spending. So, yeah, I'm going to try it out. Deadlifting today, so I'll do a short little video and let you know how I felt as far as my workout. All right, I just finished up my deadlift workout today, and I wanted to do a little recap just to kind of give you an idea of how I felt when I worked out using Mr. Hyde pre-workout. Overall, it was pretty good, clean energy. Gosh, I don't even remember what time I started training. Maybe like a little before, 10 minutes before 4, and it's about 5 after 6. So, like I said, energy was good and clean. I felt it come on. Other than that, you know, honestly, I didn't really feel like it was anything better than what I do already with my own pre-workout that I basically mix up on my own, just using bulk ingredients. So, not bad, but I did look it up online, and generally speaking, bodybuilding.com has some of the more competitive prices. Not that you can't find better prices, but for the most part, I can pretty much count on going to that website and finding a fairly competitive price. Not, again, that may not be the lowest that you'll find, but it's going to be pretty competitive. And they had a 30-serving tub for about $31. So it's about $1 a serving. So, you know, to me, that's really way too expensive when you think about what you can pay per serving just by mixing up bulk ingredients. So if you've got the spare change, it definitely tastes good. It's going to give you good, clean energy. But in my opinion, it's just like just about every other pre-workout minus 1 or 2. It's way too overpriced to spend your money on. Otherwise, if you like it, go for it. But if you like me, buy your stuff in bulk, mix it up.